Hey everyone, welcome back to brand new video from yamparalamedia. I'm your host Rahul, and in this video I'll be talking about the job market. So I've been seeing on Reddit, on Twitter and various platforms, designers particularly are complaining about there are not much hiring happening for roles like graphic design, UX design, UI design and product design. So all of that is because of a effect called Elon effect. So what is this Elon effect? So basically what happened when Elon joined into Twitter, he fired around 80% of the staff. So what happened, even after firing 80% of the staff, Twitter is running fine. So as Twitter is running fine because of less staff, so most impacted were designers. And as we know that industry follows a process which is as optimal as possible. And once a person has did it, the other companies also are following that. So they laid off a lot of designers at that time. But now the time is being changed. Now to test it, to hypothesize or to test it whether it is real or not, I applied around for 20 companies and got 4 interviews among them. That is a little bit low, but even these 4 interviews were because of 2 main things. Companies are having openings, but they are not publishing it on LinkedIn or any job boards. They are doing it based on the referral system. So this referral system, how does it work? So companies already have a designer on board. So these designers are being requested to have more designers incoming, because design itself is a skill based work which requires a lot of work showcasing. So if you're applying, if you're a newbie or have some experience like 2 to 4 years of experience, one thing that everyone is looking forward is portfolio. So there are multiple ways how you can have this portfolio. It can be on Behance, it could be other platforms, but one thing that stands out is your website. Like, you as a designer having a website is very crucial. It gives you a star point, because these designers who are looking to hire need to be showcased, like why you're hiring. And it's not like only having a website will help you out. What you need to do is you need to repurpose your work. You need to share it on Twitter, LinkedIn, and any other platform where this designer is available. So it's not like the jobs are not there. The jobs are there, but the way to find it is getting harder. So now everything is dependent upon your work. Work itself is a king. So you know that work is a king. So next question is what type of, like as a designer, what you should be designing and what should be your process to get into a job or to get an interview. So first thing first, define your skill. So defining your skill doesn't mean that you want to do UI or UX or product. Defining your skill means anyone who is getting started with a design knows basics like colors, typography and all those. So basically you are already a interface designer, but for which industry you want to design this interface. As I shared already on my previous videos, that there are total 11 domains where you can search, like where you can apply for jobs. That could be SaaS. SaaS is a medium, it's not a domain, but it's a medium. It could be B2B or B2C. So define in which type of company you want to join, in which type of company you want to learn more. If you decide for B2B, you should have some work around it. If you decide to B2C, then you can design any application which is already there. More of the people, what they do is they take a scenario of existing application. It could be Spotify, it could be YouTube, or any application that you're already using it. So you can build a portfolio around it. So once you decide which type of industry you want to go, whether you want to go B2B, whether you want to go B2C, then decide which aspect of application you want to improve. If you are going with B2B, you can work upon Microsoft applications like Teams, Docs, there are a lot of. So let's take an example. If you decide to go with B2C and you have taken an app. Now in this app, you can either improve UI or you can improve UX. Like UX itself is having a part of UI, but UX involves improving the process or experience or flow, whatever the word that you decide to choose. So these require a lot of research and also why. If you're getting it, for example, if you improved a process, why it is not already implied, like why it is not already applied. It may be because of technology barriers, or some reasons why it was not applied. So that is where the recruiters are looking for. That is where anyone will look. If you're going with UI, then colors, typography. So these are the things that you need to work upon. Like you need to improve it and have it in your portfolio. Overall, so this will be your first step, like defining your skill, where, what and why. In which sector you want to work, either you want to work in B2B or B2C, whether you want to work on UI, whether you want to work on UX. Even in UX you have whether you want to work on the flow, interaction design, or whether you want to work upon research. So there are a lot of streams inside design. You need to pick any one particular and apply it towards that. You will take time. Like companies are a lot of them. In the world itself, you can apply for any company. They just need to accept you as a remote employee. And design is most versatile. You can start your career as a remote and then you can go and have a team and work around. So first thing is defining your skill. Next, you have your work done, either one or two. I will prefer to have one such work that can define everything about you. So once you have a work, you need to work upon your portfolio. So this portfolio could be Notion template or anything. But if you have some money, if you have some interest, because as a designer, if you're not considering your own visual presentation, own visual internet presentation as an application or as a flow, you can't be a designer. Like it doesn't mean, like it doesn't states that as a designer you didn't work upon your portfolio. So you can take Framer, Wix, or even Webflow. So any of these platforms you can use to create your portfolio. That could be simple one. Just take a simple layout. You have your hero image, some lines about you, a button. This could be resume, and then next your works. That's it. And last is the contact. That's it. So end of the day, the goal is to click this work. So whatever you have done, this need to be done here. And the skill that you already have in your mind, like what you have decided, they should come onto the hero section. Because at the land itself, when a recruiter or when any designer who is recruiting, if they land on your website, they should be clear, okay, should I go with this person or should I don't go with this person? What is the skill set that I am looking, and is this the candidate is right or wrong? So these 3 lines are the most important. You can take help of ChatGPT and all those, but make sure that it is humanized. Like it should be human type. Don't make a normal statement like I am here to delight the experience, I am here to make the experience of billion people or random stuff, because there are a lot of hundreds and thousand portfolios which are having same tagline. Have a specific one. I work into B2C, I'm specialized into Web3, I like to do the UI. So it should be simple, it should be straight lined. So this is the second step, having a portfolio. Next, once you have the portfolio and resume ready, the third step is sharing and applying. Sharing means you need to share. Like I have seen a lot of people who come on LinkedIn to just search for the jobs. They don't interact with the post. They don't share any insights, so doesn't share their work. They just come for the job, and when they apply, the recruiter go and see their profile. They will don't have a wallpaper. They will not have any description and no records of like sharing work, no certification, nothing. If this is empty, so why the recruiter will be trusting you and moving forward to share it with the upper authorities? You need to work upon 3 things wherever you're looking for the job: the social presence, your resume, your portfolio. So these 3 things are very important. So once you having these 3 things set up, then only try to get a job. So now even here, share your work on LinkedIn, share your work on Twitter, share your work on Dribble. So anywhere you can share it. So once you start sharing your work, these designers who have talked about this guy will be able to see your work. And once they will be able to see your work, reach out them, text them that I am looking for this job. Do you guys are looking for, or just give them option. I want to join as an intern, as a full-time or contract. Give them option and apply. Even after applying, there is a next step. Once you applied, there are chances that you may not get selected. Then ask for feedback. Ask for feedback like why they didn't choose you and why they chose someone else. What they have looked into. What are the X factors? So this X factor you need to imply in your portfolio or resume. There might be chances that they didn't get it, the skill set that they wanted from your portfolio or resume, but they found it in someone else. So ask them feedback like why they were not shortlisted for the next round. And if you are shortlisted, then there will be a whiteboard session. The same way like how I am showing it here. So this whiteboard session will be a test where whatever you have shown on your portfolio will be tested in real. Okay, this guy has showed this work on his portfolio, X case study he has done, X outcomes were there. So are those outcomes are real? Are those the problem solving method was right or wrong? They don't care about it. They care about how you have thought about particular solution, whether it was a team initiative, how it was like the process of it. So in this session, you will be focused on your process and how the solution came up. So once this step is done, so taking up from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. First one is define your skill. Second one, work upon your portfolio. Third, share and apply. Next, ask feedback. So once you do these 4 steps, then only you will be able to get a good job. So overall, this whole structure is job framework for 2024. It will work for others also, but this is what it is. So this is overall whatever experience that I got from recent interviews or jobs. So this is how you should be applying for the jobs, and I'm sure if you're applying, like if you're practicing on these 4 steps, will definitely get a good job. And yeah, that's it. So let me know if you like this video. Share me some other doubts or whatever queries that you have in the comment section. I will try to solve them. I will share my experience about it, and keep designing. Have a great day. Bye.